Hey girls, I'm finally getting around to doing my decor tag video. I'm going to do my 5 loves and my 5 loathes. Jess, it's my turn now, tagged me, and I've been kind of stalling to do it because I've been working on a couple things for my living room. So now that those are done, I'm actually going to do it today, and I hope everyone likes it. But before I get started, I just kind of want to forewarn everyone that I did not paint the walls and I did not pick out anything carpet related or trim or anything like that. The only thing I'm allowed to do in this apartment is hang pictures and put in furniture. So don't hate me for how hideous the walls look. So if you can overlook that, we can get past that and just go to the things I like and the things I don't like that I've brought in. So hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so my first love is this. I really like the top of this little arrangement thing. It's on top of my husband's dresser, which I also really love. I can't really get far enough away to show it all to you, but it's really cute and it's really old. We kind of broke in the corner over right here. That's my out of focus finger. But other than that, it's really pretty and I like it a lot. I'm going to get a little closer to show you guys. Oh, I was sitting on top of my bed so I could shoot it. Okay, but these are 2 of my old cameras, and I really like these a lot. The one is like 100 years old or something like that, and then the smaller one was made later, like in the 20s. So it's almost 100 years old. And then I made this guy. It's a piece of wood, and my husband and we sanded it, and then we stained it. And then I decided to put some nail and string through it. It took forever. I mean, I like it now, but it took forever to make it, and a little bit more time consuming than I thought it was going to be, but I like how it turned out. And then these guys, these little vases, let me focus it. These were from my sister's wedding, and I kind of swiped them because I liked them, but she didn't care because she had a whole bunch from her tables. Okay, you girls might think I'm kind of weird, but I really like my shower curtain and I enjoy my bathroom. It's really small, but I think it's cute in here, and I really like my shower curtain because it's one of the few things I actually got to pick out, and it changed a lot of how this bathroom turned out. Also, in this bathroom, I really like this mustache soap. It's so funny. My aunt made it for me, I think for Christmas, and it's one of the funniest things ever. It actually does clean your hands. It's homemade soap, and she gave it to us in this little barbershop type container. It smells kind of funny, but I like it a lot because it's funny. Okay, this is where you have to start forgiving me because this is where the ugly wall paint starts. But anyway, I really like this a lot. This is like a collaboration of all kinds of different things, different photos, and I've got a couple of my vintage cameras on here. Little camera right there, and there's another camera up here. I really like that. And these are old pictures. I really love these pictures. They're from when John and I were dating, I think, and a friend of ours took them when she was going to photo school. So they're super funny and they're a lot of fun. I love these. They're just so funny. We look so different. And John, let me see if I can get this. John has a ponytail, and it is so awesome. But yeah, I really love this wall. This is probably one of my favorite things. This is love number 4. This is one of my childhood desks that I recently, within the last 2 years, decided to paint and put new handles on. My grandpa made it for me, and I really love all the history behind it. I have a bunch of scribbles on the underside of it from when I was little and I colored. But I don't know, it's really important to me and I really like it. I like it a lot better white. But as you can see, it is in my kitchen, and that's one of the loathes of the apartment, just that it's so small in here. There's just not much room to do anything. But I'm going to zoom in and kind of show you some of my favorite things on the desk. These are measuring cups. I'll move this. These are measuring cups. My little sister bought them for me, and I think they're so cute. I've never used them to actually measure anything because I'm afraid I'm going to break some, but I like them a lot. I think they're cute on my desk. And then down here, ignore all the cords and stuff, but that is from our wedding, and when we got married, instead of doing unity candles, we did a sand ceremony. So that miraculously has survived, and I haven't dumped any of the sand out yet. This is my last love, and this is the thing I was working on that made me stall to put up this whole video. So basically it's just a bunch of trees, birch trees painted on some wood, aspen I think or something. But John and I sanded them, stained them, and then I painted a bunch of little birch trees on them. And then we hung it above our couch. I'm wanting to put a couple other things underneath it, like maybe some small paintings of birds or something underneath it to make it feel a little bit bigger. But I really, really like how it turned out. I'm really happy with it. And my favorite part of it is this. Let me see. Whoa, focus it. Is a little JNL on the bottom that I carved into one of the trees. I think it's really sweet, and I really love how it made the room feel like we actually live here. So now that we're in here, I'm going to show you some of my loathes. The first loathe would have to be my couch. It's not that it's ugly, and it's not that it's just not practical or anything like that. I really liked it when we bought it, but it's kind of one of those couches that the cushions don't like to stay on it, and it's really short, so when you sit back on it, it makes you feel like your head's gonna fall off. So it's not exactly a long sitting couch. It's more or less just something to sit down on. So if I'd have to go back and buy it again, I definitely wouldn't, and I'd buy something with a lot taller back. So yeah, that's my first loathe. I don't really care for my couch. I wish I liked it a little bit better. And then my second loathe is actually in the same room. This guy. I do not like this chair. It's the most comfortable thing in the entire universe, but it is so ugly. I just don't like beige, browns, or anything like that. And it's just so fluffy. I don't care for it very much. I think it's going to be one of those things that I keep in the basement when we have a house, because I just really don't like how it looks sitting out. And I especially don't like how it complements all the ugly things in here, like the brown trim and the spongy walls. I also do not like this. I like how it looks and everything, and I love how it looked in the store when we bought it, when we first got married. But now that it's here and I'm using it, it's absolutely impossible to keep clean. There's so much stuff underneath it. We've got videos and video games and books and all that stuff, and it's just so cluttered, and I hate that it's all open and there's no doors to shut. I also don't really care for the super modern look anymore, which is the majority of our furniture. I'd really like something a little bit more classy, but I guess styles change. But I really wish this just had doors, and that's mostly why I don't like it, because all I can see is just mess constantly, and that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. This is one of my biggest loathes. If you can see, there are two different kinds of end tables, and there are two kinds of lights and multiple different things. This side, over here, that's John's side, and that's my side. And John's side has a lava lamp and a really industrial looking, it kind of looks like a pen holder lamp, and then mine's got the same as is in the living room, the lamp that's in the living room. I just really don't like the imbalance, and I don't like that they're so different. It makes it look weird. So you see, it's just kind of like cluttery, and I dislike the digital clock. It's really funny because it used to, or I think it still does, projects the time up on the wall, and it scared the crap out of me the first time it did. So I really don't like this clock either. But just this whole side of the bed, I don't care for too much. And it's not that John picked it out, because he didn't. It's just we have very limited decorations and furniture, and we just haven't really gotten around to buying anything, and so this is just what ended up on the table. And up for a while, the lava lamp was the lamp on the other side, and that was not cool. So here's this lamp. This is my last loathe, and it's probably my biggest loathe, and it's the big pile of zebra that lives in the corner of our apartment. As you can see, there's a bunch of things and whatnot, there's like a giant pile of musical and technical and other things equipment that my husband has, which is cool if we had a house, but we don't, and so it lives under a weight bench, which I covered with a wedding present zebra thing. And the funny thing is, I really don't like zebra that much. I did when I was like 12 and younger, because I loved Animal Planet and I loved all things animal, and so when we got married, everyone bought me zebra stuff because apparently I still really like it. So I have a zebra thing. I think it's supposed to be a tablecloth, but I've used it to cover up the pile of things that I could fit under it and stuff. So that's basically it with the Loves and Loathes decor video. I've noticed that most everyone has kind of done this video, so if you're watching this and you haven't, I tag you.